What's up, guys? It's Beads again. Dude, I'm super pumped. I'm having a lot of fun in Genshin and having a lot of fun with the events that they've released. They've been completely different and operated in a couple different ways that have been beneficial to free to players. They've been beneficial to just the player base in general. A lot of opportunity that goes there when it comes to it. So, just some things I wanted to touch on now that we're into the second phase of the event. First, want to talk about the events that have opened up so far, then talk about what's available to farm, and then, of course, get into the Star of Deceitful Dreams, which is the next part where you'll start using resin on some of your stuff. So, the first part's going to be where you go around and you farm different shards or meteorites for your stuff, which allows you to get Primo Gems, Mora, and then shards themselves, which you can then turn into items like Heroes, Wits, Adventures Experience, the Mora, so on and so forth. Someone did the math, and it was like 1950. Is what it's going to take to get everything that's listed. And 1600, that's going to be your Heroes, Wits, and your Mora when it comes to it. So, pretty decent chunk of Mora, pretty decent chunk of XP scrolls when you're looking at it. The second part, this is the part that we are starting today. This is where you're going to be able to use your resin on the things. And the recommendation is if you have the opportunity, make sure you use your resin on your highest level possible. They can be co opted. So if you start the quest or the mission with someone in your party that can help you out, maybe a little unleveled, whatever it is, you'll still get the opportunity to get the quest completion and, of course, use your resin at the same time when it comes to it. But this is huge because these books they're weekly, as you can see on some of them. Wednesday, Saturday. Some are Tuesday, Thursday, um, Monday, Thursday, and then of course, if you happen to have some of the 5-star characters, a lot of them use the Resistance books, which are Tuesdays and Fridays, and then of course on Sunday you have the meta where you can get all of them. But these Resistance books are huge when it comes to these skill books are just massive overall. Skills are more impactful than your total constellation. If you had to pick, so as a free to play player, you could still get the potential stronger route and not having to worry about max out constellations. Obviously, constellations plus skills are the way to go, but that's not the reality for some people that are out there when you're looking at it. But the biggest and most important part is the Crown of the Sagehood. This item is only available for through events, and it's going to be how you get the final tier of your abilities throughout it. So whether you are free to play or pay to win or a whale or a kraken, whatever terminology you want to deem yourself or title you want to give yourself, just know you can't buy your way to getting it. The only way you can do it is by doing these events. And we're not sure how many are going to be available. We're not sure how many are going to be able to be purchased through this event. But I can tell you that you want to buy as many as possible, as often as possible, because there's only so many that you can get through it. So if you end up wanting to have several teams for the future Abyss Towers events or several teams for the future events and upcoming events, it's worth making sure you get all of these when it comes to it. So the first item you should buy when you get all of your crown or the items is get the Crown of Sagehood because it's going to be huge for you when you're looking at it. Um, just kind of touching on a little bit more. There's one more event that unlocks in 4 days. I'm assuming it's the conclusion that allows you to get your official. Obviously, as you do these events as well, certain characters are going to have some bonuses when doing the events. Everyone from your Chongyuns to your Ningguangs to Noels to Officials to Lisa's, Badu's, Child and Mona, and of course Youngling. They're all going to have the ability to do some extra damage to it. But as well as the rewards that you get after everything's said and done is going to be your ability to get Fischl. And of course, Fischl's A-rated tier character, does a ton of damage, has a ton of opportunity, does a lot of different things. And as you can see, these are the requirements. Complete the quest Star of Destiny, which would be the last part of the quest. Accumulate the completions of the Meteorite Remains Salvage Challenge. That'll be what you're doing today. And then, of course, what you're doing in the following is the Fallen Star Challenge is as well, which will allow you to get it. You have 11 days and 7 hours left to do it. You're not behind if you start now. You don't miss out if you start now and didn't start a day and a half ago when it first rolled out. So please, I'm telling you, as someone who enjoys the heck out of this game, Fischl is a top tier character. She's worth putting a little effort in to do it. It's not super grindy. It's not super farm intensive. It's probably one of the few parts when you get to the later part of the game that doesn't require you to bust your balls to get something really nice. So that'll be it, guys. I'll have some more updates on this event as they come out. I'll also add some gameplay to the events on a later video as well, so you can kind of see what's going on. I'll do a compilation as well at the end of it to kind of conclude my final thoughts on this event and kind of where I'm at with it. But until then, hopefully this was informative. Hopefully you guys have I answered some questions that you might have. If you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up on stream or on YouTube, or you can contact me directly. And if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button below. And if you like enough to follow, go ahead and hit the subscribe button up top. Until then, guys, stay hunting.
Run! It's gonna be a left click. It's gonna be a left click.